actually caring about your people is a cheat code that not enough people actually utilize. So a couple weeks ago, maybe like 3 or 4, I got moved into a new section. So it's a new section that I manage. And today I had a meeting with my director about kind of how things have gone, my integration and so far my thoughts. Now, over the last couple weeks, what I've done is mostly just talk to my people. I ask them about their life, and I just pay attention to them and listen to them and the things that they say and what they talk about. I ask questions and I get to know them. Of course, then I also, ask their thoughts about work, what's working, what's not, get their actual raw ideas and not the, my new boss is asking me about work, blah, blah, blah. And then they give me, the corporate answers that nobody wants to hear, right? And so treating them and talking to them as humans and being invested in what I can do to help them just enjoy their life more, not just at work, but also outside of work as well, really came in clutch. So by understanding and talking to them, when I had my meeting with my director this morning, I was able to raise their actual questions and their concerns and their problems, along with a little bit of a buffer of my own input and time to think about solutions and other things. Now, I definitely did not have solutions to a lot of the problems, actually most of them. But what I did was I brought them up to my director. Hey, this is what's going on. This is how things are going. This is how it's looking. This is what it's been in the past. And I raised up some of my concerns, with a big one actually being burnout. So in my new office that I manage, there's not that many people, and there is way more work than we have manpower available. Some of my conversations have been not the best in terms of mental health and stability and life satisfaction, and just that the job is running these people into the ground, which as a manager is not something that you don't want that for your people, because you know that that is a recipe for disaster, not only for your company just producing subpar work, but also you don't want your people to be stressed out and anxious and have all these things going on when you have the ability to impact that, right? So by caring and by giving a fuck about them and their life, you can make positive impacts. So anyways, back to my meeting with my director, I brought up all these things and what I've noticed and what I talked to them. And same day, 2 hours later, my director calls me up and it's hey, that thing that we talked about, I got this and then I got this. Oh, and I was also able to do this thing, that are already looking to shape and actually make some pretty big changes within my organization, which is fantastic because they need it. And then when I let them know, I'm hey, this is a thing that we're able to secure. It's going to take a little bit of time to get into place, but it's going to happen. They were excited. They were no way, that's awesome. They're that's going to be so helpful to reducing their stress, to increasing their enjoyment, to just enable them to work better. Wow. So not only does this increase the trust that my subordinates have in me and knowing that I care and that I'm invested in them, but also on, my superior side as well. They understand, okay, this guy, he cares about the organization and getting things done. He cares about his people and making this a positive environment where people actually want to be part of the team. That's the goal. You don't want to have a team of people who don't want to be there. You just don't. There's so many levels to go wrong, where when people are invested and people are on the same team, questions and concerns get raised early, they can get taken care of early, it reduces stress, it increases productivity. There's everything to go right. And all it took and all it started with was a little bit of give a fuck. That's it. I just talked to them, was present. I did not have an ulterior motive. It was just, hey, I want to understand you better. What's going on in your life? Tell me a little bit, about their story. Like, this is my team member. This is somebody that I'm responsible for, regardless of how long, whether it's like, I have one that literally a month ago was here and then now is gone. But I did the same thing with them too, because the ratio of people who actually give a fuck, who are going to be your bosses, compared to the ones who do not, the ratio is not looking good. So if you are a manager, a director, or somebody who has subordinates, just care about them a little bit. It does not take a lot to just have a conversation and to just be present with them. It will go a long way in terms of not only they just look at you better. They have more trust in you. They have more faith in you because you understand them a little bit. You might not agree. You definitely do not have to agree with their gripes and their concerns. You can totally see that's not really a problem. But that's not the goal of the conversation. The goal is to listen. The goal is to gain information. The goal is to understand so that you can then use that in your position and make people's lives better. That's the whole goal. Because if the people that are under you can make your life better, then you can do your job better, and then that just looks better to the people who are above you. Where's the downside? You have to care about somebody a little bit? Oh my gosh. Wow. Come on. Just basic human respect. That's it. Anyways, that's my rant. Subscribe. Talk about leadership, coaching, making your life and other people's lives better. We talk about emotions. Talk about a lot of cool stuff here. Psychology. Oh man, I love it. Anyways, till the next time. Ooh, and if you're interested in coaching, there's a link below. I'll see you there.